Christmas Day is a little over a month away, but it seems a lot of people are already in the holiday spirit. Thousands of people are expected to check out the Christmas Expo at the Lloydminster exhibition grounds this weekend. But for some vendors, they're hoping shoppers are in the mood to spend their money locally. The hottest action in town is right here at the Lloyd X grounds. This was a scene just after 10 a.m. when doors opened. A long line of folks waiting to get inside to check out the latest in holiday gift giving and decorations. Inside, there were more than 400 vendors looking to make an impression on shoppers. Many of them are from right here in the region, including Tammy Hemsley, who runs a purse and accessories shop in her basement.
My business would not be where it is if it wasn't for my very loyal customers. I have a great customer base who comes back regularly and also recommends to their friends.
Local vendors rely heavily on consumers keeping their businesses running day to day.
It's nice for people to support local businesses because then the money stays within the community. It's not going to somebody that's probably not even living in our country making millions and millions of dollars.
It's the same sentiment for Kelsey Volts, who owns her own decor shop and salon in Marwayne. Her shop, Country Blessings, used to be run out of her home up until February. She says there is a big difference when it comes to the products they sell compared to the big chain stores.
It's all unique stuff. If you go to Walmart, you can get great deals, yes, but lots of times any other person can have it. Like this, I only bring in small quantities, so it might be more specific to what you like in your style.
And it's that personal charm that has shoppers checking out what there is to offer for Christmas shopping.
We love to come to the craft shows and support the local people that are taking all the time out to make the beautiful things like this.
I think it's important to shop locally. We need our businesses, and it's the crowds are showing that we're all supporting our local businesses.
Well, it's good to keep the money local because then we turn around and spend the money locally and it builds the local economy.
For local businesses, they understand it's a tough sell to go up against a well-known chain store, but hope consumers will take the time to shop locally.
It is so important. Every sale counts. It just means so much when people come through the door, even just to check it out.
One of the vendors at the Christmas Expo is selling a product that is quite unique. Trails and Buffalo Sticks is a company that sells buffalo jerky. But what's really special is the company's product will soon be enjoyed by astronauts in outer space. The company, based in Turtle Lake, was contacted by NASA over a year ago. They say they were interested in their product and wanted to test it out.
They had a contest as to what would be good snacks to take, and some random man by the name of Jeff from Edmonton entered our product, and they tested it, and it was one of 12 chosen in Canada to go up.
Judy Wilkinson says the product will be on the mission with Chris Hadfield, who will be the first Canadian astronaut to command the International Space Station.
It's really hard to wrap your head around because I cut every single stick, and so I just can't even comprehend that it's going to be eaten up there.
Wilkinson raises buffalo on her farm and says her product is not only homemade, but healthy for you.
And buffalo is just a really good meat. It's low in fat, it's high in protein, high in iron, and we wanted to create something that's a little bit different and a little healthier than a lot of the jerkies out there.
If you'd like to try her product, you can catch her at the Christmas Expo tomorrow. The expo runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And still keeping with the holiday shopping ideas, the Jewelry Guild held their first ever event, giving Lloydminster residents a chance to buy some early Christmas gifts that truly are unique. Elise Cox has more.
You'll never see any of these jewelry pieces replicated because they're all handmade by local members of our Lloydminster Jewelry Guild.
It's the first time that we've gotten all of our work together in one place for people to buy from.
And these jewelry buyers had a ton to choose from.
There's everything from copper and different metal clays. There's silver, there's base metal with gemstones. There's one gal has kind of a East Indian style. There's really bright jewelry, kids jewelry. It's an amazing, everybody is so different.
The Guild is also looking to promote local shopping and showcase the amount of creativity that can be found in our city.
There's an amazing amount of talent in this room. I am blown away by what people have here.
If you'd like more information on the Lloydminster Jewelry Guild, you can check out their Facebook page. Elise Cox, Newcap News.
Emmett Murphy joining me on the desk for our first look at sports. Now the Lloydminster Baker Hughes Bobcats riding an unbelievable streak, 1 loss in 10 games.
Oh, you said it. 6-game homestand they're starting off today, and they're trying to keep that rolling, keeping that 1 loss in 10 games intact. The Cats were taking on Edmonton CAC. First period, Cole Nicholson's shot is blocked and swatted by Andrew Kep, who makes his return from an injury. Same frame, Zach Sylvester, who also has missed time early, sneaks one past Levi Nelson. Edmonton's Duncan Edney able to bust through the 1-on-2 despite multiple chances. The game stays scoreless. Second period we go. Tyler Bush throws a backhand on target, thinks he scored, but it stays out. Nothing until the 14-minute mark. Connor James cranks one on the power play. He's the league's leading scorer for D-men. We go back the other way. Cade Spencer, looking like Patrick Waugh, keeps it a 1-goal game. Another Cat power play. The linesman keeps it in. Austin Hunter puts it in. He just got back from injury too. A tough break for CAC on that one. Just 8 seconds later, Sylvester can't score. Bobby McMahon helps him out. It's 3-0 for the home team. Less than a minute later, Bryce Woodward finds Ryan Symington. 3 goals in a minute, 4 seconds, made it 4-0. Baker Hughes Bobcats win 5-2. They face the Calgary Buffaloes at home tomorrow at 2 p.m. And the Lloydminster Bobcats lost 2-1 to the Bonnyville Pontiacs last night in Bonnyville. The Cats have scored just 4 goals in their last 4 games. The Ponts won their second straight after losing 4 in a row. They climb back to 4th in the North Division standings. Bonnyville has tonight off, but the Bobcats are at home this evening against the Okotoks Oilers. The Oilers are second in the South Division. They're coming off a 5-0 loss to Spruce Grove. The Bobcats and Oilers have each won once in extra time in the season series. And the Brooks Bandits have finally been brought back down to earth. Last night, they were trying to tie the record for most consecutive wins in an AJHL season, but lost for the first time this year 4-1 to the Grand Prairie Storm. Nick Kalmanowski made 30 saves for the win. And the Lloydminster Bandits were back at home for the second time this month as they welcomed the Cold Lake Ice. They got on the board first. 3 minutes in, Christian Nypower banged in his own rebound. Later, Matt Laboucaine throws it over to Dallas Ansel, who tips it by Blair Mahone. It's 2-0 after 1. It was all ice in the second, under a minute. Laboucaine put it away. Cold Lake up by 3. 2.5 minutes later, Ansel with great patience slides home his second of the game. That ends Mahone's night as he allows 4 goals on 17 shots. Bandits would get on the board, but shortly after, Tanner Corbell restored the 4-goal lead. Bandits defense nowhere to be found in this one as the Ice get multiple whacks. They were up 6-1 and went on to embarrass the home team 8-3. And the Bandits tried to rebound tonight against the Vegreville Rangers. The Bandits have slipped to 3rd in the 4-team South Division. Lloydminster beat the Rangers 6-1 in the only meeting between the clubs so far this season. And the Lloydminster Universal Heat rebounded from a 6-2 loss in their final round robin game yesterday with a dominating 9-3 victory over Pursuit of Excellence Kelowna. They face the undefeated Calgary Bisons in the Medicine Hat semifinals at 6:30 tonight. It's been a busy weekend for Rustlers athletics. The Lakeland Rustlers women's basketball team had a huge come-from-behind win yesterday against Olds. They trailed by 12 points after 1 quarter, but won by 1, 73-72. They have just got underway against the St. Trojans, trying to keep their undefeated streak alive. The men tip off at 8 against the Trojans. They let an early lead slip away yesterday as they lost to Olds. They'll try to regroup against these struggling Trojans tonight. The Lakeland men's volleyball team lost for the second straight day to the St. Trojans. Today they were dumped in 3 straight sets, 25-18, 25-18, 25-17. The Rustlers are in a 5-way tie for bottom spot in the ACAC. And the Rustlers ladies women's volleyball team moved to 6-0 on the year by sweeping the St. Trojans for the second straight night. They rolled to a 25-22, 25-9, 25-20 victory. Erica Lustig had 10 kills, 7 digs, and 2 blocks. They traveled to Concordia next weekend.